Jevin,
Yeah.
it's been a minute tangu kijana wa rais. Sijui kama ni kunona ama tuseme tu sura imekuwa sura ya pesa. But anyway, let us keep the president a little bit. Nimeona jana mlikuwa na the deputy president, His Excellency Kithure Kindiki. And watching that video, I saw a different body language that has, okay, the youth and, the regime, hawajai kuwa na chemistry kama hiyo. I saw Kindiki being very comfortable with the youth, wailaying him na kumwambia kwamba unajua hii kitu ni tutam. Does it mean the narrative has changed? The youth are embracing now government.
At a point tunaweza sema the youth are embracing the government. But before we get to that, wacha mimi nipeane advice ingine hapa kwa the young people. Bwana, it pays nothing to be in the opposition. It pays nothing to sing praise and worship to the opposition party. Yet you are still young. You cannot even afford a meal for yourself. You understand? There is no school will teach you that. Even brain moguls will not write that in their platforms. Even Americs, who tend to be the brightest person in East and Central Africa, will never write in his platform that it will never cost a young person anything to support the opposition. You understand? But going to the side of Wamudende, Vaya si fire. So lately you find people are seeing His Excellency Kithure Kindiki as a young guy, like a young person who was not having he was not in the political limelight. Watu wakuwa naona like huyu ni mtu tu mwenye yake itakuja kuisha, unaona. But prove so many people wrong. The deputy president is now more committed than he was before akiwa waziri. You get? So is somebody who is also, if he finds young people, he wants to bond with them. Awambie that this is the way and this is how it should be done. So mimi jana nimekuwa na deputy president. And I've seen so many people talk ill of it that I go there for personal benefits. But now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Even when I went there for personal benefit or the benefit of others, but the truth be told, young people lose opportunities because they don't want to be available where these opportunities are served. Unaona? Hakuna haja ungoje mimi nitafute penye His Excellency Kithure Kindiki yuko, mimi niende nimuimbie anione aniite, alafu wewe uone kwa Facebook unitusi. Wewe si ulikuwa unajua penye alikuwa juu ilipostiwa kwa wall yake. Mbona huku kuja?
Sure.
Yeah. So the young people are trying, a number of them. But the enemy of the young people is basically the young people. The enemy ya kijana ni kijana mwenyewe. And that's why hakuna kitu tunaenda kuachieve as young people. I'm very sure. Because mi leo nikiona Katalang, nimeona umemea ndevu. Siku hizi naona hata umekuwa brown. I will not appreciate that basis. Nitakuwa pale na kupinga because I also want to fit in the same shoes that you're fitting in.
You're right.
Yeah.
Going back to Kindiki, we saw him, topple or rather replace DP Gachagua, who is now almost obsolete when it comes to matters, governance and politics. But he's a very strong opposition, chief.
First, no. Let me correct you. There is nobody who is in the opposition.
Okay.
The only person in the Republic of Kenya that was in the opposition genuinely and was opposing the government genuinely, that last person is His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga.
May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah, that is the last person.
Sure.
Gachagua was supporting His Excellency the President. Kabisa. Gachagua alikuwa na support Ruto kufa kuzikana. Hadi yeye kuna wakati alisema hii uchumi already ilisharibika. Tunakopa ndio tusaidie uchumi endelee mbele. Sasa hivi yenye alitolewa kazi, siataki watu wakope. Sure. So akiwa kwa serikali tukope. Akitoka kwa serikali sasa na tukashifu. His Excellency the President afai kukopa.
Let us talk about Kindiki's track record.
Yeah.
Since inception, wakati aliingia kama DP na sasa, has he been able to be, to change with the changes that are actually coming forth, especially the challenges in government?
I want to say I've followed the deputy president keenly.
Okay.
And we have to accept that the function of the deputy president is to deputize the president. You understand?
You're right.
And what people don't understand, there is no way. Even the Bible says, two people cannot work together unless they agree. it is so good. The track record of His Excellency Kithure Kindiki can be seen. For reason number one, he listens to his boss, who is the president of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Otieno Arap Ruto. He listens to him. You get? That is what gives him a good scorecard as the deputy president.
Sure.
Because he knows that the president is not in this function, and he should go to this function to present the president.
True.
You get? Not bringing another agenda that is contrary to the agenda of the Kenya Kwanza government.
True.
And that is what brought chaos between the opposition leader now, Rigathi Gachagua. You get? Because at a point he feels this thing should be done this way, then he is doing it that way without consulting his boss. That office could not literally exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, the youth right now are so easy with Kindiki than they used to be with Gachagua. What is the secret, especially with Kindiki?
Yeah, it is just how you bond with them.
Okay.
We were only there shouting and singing to him, telling him the young people are also around.
Sure.
Yeah, and he took chances. He stopped whatever he was doing and he said hi, akasikia nimesikia mambo yenu hapa bwana. Iko mambo ya 2 term inaongelewa hapa. You get?
That is a sign of a listening.
That is a sign of somebody who studies the ground.
Okay.
A good politician must know how to study the ground. Because those young people we were only craving for his attention. In fact, I remember telling the security, wacha tu ashuke atuambie fire, say fire. Peke yake tu.
Nice.
Naende. But he went an extra mile.
Akawapea lunch kidogo.
Alisema vijana lazima wachungwe.
Now, I also saw Kindiki won better not. What do you have to say when it comes to matters politics and his might, his strength politically, especially in the mountain?
I want to say that immediately Rigathi Gachagua, Goliath, lost the Mbere North seat. That is how his issues ended.
He became irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to tell you that one thing, the difference between His Excellency Kithure Kindiki and Rigathi Gachagua is one.
Yeah.
Kithure Kindiki is much of a political strategist. You get?
Sure.
Oftentimes, he will strategize.
True.
Unaona? He speaks little, but he strategizes much.
Okay.
Unaona?
Yeah.
And then, Goliath is a more vocal person. But strategy, iko chini.
What is the bone of contention? Is it are they fighting for power, or are they fighting for the mountain kingship?
There is a king without power. That is a king without power. Can it really exist?
No.
Yeah, then obviously they are fighting over power.
Okay.
But power is not given. I remember there's a Luo musician mwenye alikuja kusema power is not given. Sure. Power is taken. So if you stand on vehicles and shout and shout and shout, and then you don't give us the relevance points, then seemingly you will not take.
Now, the idea says that Gachagua might come back to government. Now, where does that place Kindiki?
If he comes, the better.
Okay.
But he will not displace Kindiki.
Ah.
Because he is planning to come to government. You get?
Yeah, sure.
But Kindiki is already in government.
Sure, I get you.
You should understand that. And His Excellency Kithure Kindiki is wasting no chance. He's wasting no chance. He's using that chance he is in government to win more souls to himself. You get? So when Rigathi Gachagua is still seated somewhere, thinking he will be called back to government, His Excellency Kithure Kindiki is already there. Sure. And is walking from place to place on official duties, and is also trying to convince people that he's also on the limelight. And the name is growing bigger and better.
We have Uhuru Kenyatta in Central. We have Rigathi Gachagua. Now we have Kindiki. Those are 3 people who are all appointment of Central Kenya. Now we have Ruto's re-election at stake. Do you think Kindiki has the workmanship? Does he have the might to pull the numbers that Ruto wants for his re-election, the 2 term?
You find I want to give you one secret that I learned before we go back. We go back to the politics is a game of numbers.
Yeah, that is very true.
It's a game of numbers.
Sure.
And now I was thinking overnight, why did His Excellency the President introduce the PSS? Have you noticed something over mambo ya PSS? These people were introduced for a basic reason, because they command a given place.
You're right.
You get? So if they are also PSS from the mountain.
That is true.
You get? So there is only one need, So Kindiki will have to deliver.
Okay.
Directly or indirectly. He will deliver indirectly in this way. He will unite or bring together in one basket the numbers that are controlled by those PSS. So for him to win the mountain indirectly, you understand, he has to be in control of specific PSS that are from the mountain, that control a given people. So if he brings the one controlled by so and so and the one he controls, then the majority have it. That is a game in politics that people don't understand.
I get you.
Having one person controlling 15 ships, another farmer controlling 10 ships, but
10.
you are the original owner of all the ships.
Okay.
I did not refer to anybody as a ship. Don't take me to where they take women who are pregnant.
Now, speaking of Kindiki again, we have the broad-based outfit. And we all know that there is this push to have, one from the Luo community get to the point of becoming deputy president ahead of Ruto's re-election. Don't you think this is going to shake the Kenya Kwanza government?
So far,
or is it just mere fallacy?
No, from where I sit, I'm not in a position to clear any rumor.
Oh, okay.
I'm not in a position to clear any rumor. But people, rumors could be true. Yeah. But people will have to listen to me because I'm the only young person.
What are the consequences?
The consequences of not listening to me, or the consequences? Which consequences? There can be consequences if you don't listen to me.
The consequences of having a Luo become deputy president ahead of 2020.
I think there is no consequences.
Okay.
Yeah. There is no consequence.
They'll just have the internal arrangements.
No, there is no way. You can't tell me that if a given community gets into power, then there are consequences.
Okay.
Then if another tribe gets into power, then it's normal. We saw Jaron. Haiwezekani. Unaona, hiyo upuzi ndo tunataka kutoa. Hiyo upuzi ndio tunataka kudo away with. And I want to tell you that in whoever from the Luo community that is going to matter in the 2027 election, is that person who is already been given chance. You know who gave them chance in this government? It's not even His Excellency the President.
The voter?
It is the favor of Baba Raila Amolo Odinga.
Okay.
You get?
I get.
So now the question is, how will they survive without Baba Raila Amolo Odinga?
Okay.
That should be what we are discussing, what we are talking about.
Jevin, there was a statement by His Excellency, the former governor of Migori, Obado, who came out in the open during campaigns in Kasipul. You know what he said? ODM is already split into two.
No, I can't talk about Obado.
I don't want to talk about
because
Obado.
I'm not going to talk about him. Even the candidate he was supporting lost. So who is he going to advise?
Okay, let us talk about ODM.
Even those he was talking to during that period did not listen to him. That is so true.
Let us talk about ODM. ODM is intact or no?
ODM is intact. Baba is gone, but the spirit of Baba Raila Amolo Odinga lives on.
Okay.
You get? We are now, I'm talking on the perspective. You know, people just see me. I'm talking on the perspective of ODM youth chair.
Okay.
Kapsaret constituency. Bedroom ya Sudi. Na tuko na numbers huko.
Okay.
So it is up to us, the young people who are given mantles.
Okay.
Now let me remind you, these mantles we are given and we are not paid. You get? Ni kazi ya kanisa hii tunafanya.
Jevin, you have your ODM, I'm very sure there's sibling rivalry within the ODM party. And then now there's the Luo community as a whole. There's that strive to, come up with whoever is going to be, referred to as the Luo kingpin after the demise of Baba. Which direction should we take?
Let me first clear something.
Okay.
Let me first clear something. If there is anybody who is going to convince the Luo community that they can do away with ODM in the Luo community, if it's somebody who is employed in the national government of His Excellency the President William Samoei Otieno Ruto, that person will use all the resources he has. Okay. He will sell land, he will sell cows, he will sell vehicles. If he wants to use resources to remove that mentality of ODM in Nyanza, it is going to be very difficult to kill that party. You can kill that party through the officials being divided, which is none of my concern. But there are specific people who that spirit of ODM runs in them. You tell them any other thing, they will not listen to you. And they have nothing. They are not paid, they are not employed, but they just feel That is the spirit.
When I say that, I'm talking about people like Orengo, who are actually very active members of the ODM party.
Yeah.
Yet he feels like the broad-based outfit is a non-issue.
Okay, let me correct you. I want to tell you that the last person in the Republic of Kenya who had the guts, who had the audacity kusema we Tuesday ni holiday ni mtu mmoja, ni nani?
Raila Amolo Odinga.
Then why do you mention Orengo when I'm talking?
So I should not mention Orengo.
Okay, I know. A time will come when we will need to prove points. Telling and convincing young people to go to the street without paying them, only Baba Raila Amolo Odinga.
You're right.
But the rest of the people, people will go to the streets only if you tell them we have this and this and this for you. But for Raila Amolo Odinga, from nowhere, it is a spirit. It will evoke, it will just get into you when you are sleeping. And you tell your wife in the morning.
Jevin, it's been a while. It's been all over and about a month or so since we lost Jacom. What kind of a man was Raila? Because I know since then you've never been on the show. You've been busy,
I want
According
to
to
say
you.
the truth is we lost Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. And I think if we continue counting people who tried their level best to make sure that the entire world felt that we lost Raila Amolo Odinga,
Sure.
is our own movement, the Vijana Ninguzo movement.
True.
We did a candle lighting for His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga that brought the Eldoret, Uasin Gishu as a county CBD,
To a standstill.
into standstill for days. That tells you the type of person that Jacom was. The Kalenjins pulled up. The Luos pulled up. Including watu wa Milima, they pulled up. You get?
Sure.
This tells you that Raila was like a form of national unity when it comes to the Kenyan politics.
True.
When it comes to Africa. Raila was a pillar of the national unity. And people say that we can never get a replacement of Raila Amolo Odinga. Hakuna mtu anaweza jitokeza na kureplace Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. You understand?
I understand.
Because Baba alikuwa najua how to play. Then Baba had a long consultant of people, which most of us don't understand.
That's true.
So tukisema tutapata mtu ambayo mguu yake itaingia kwa viatu ya Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, haiwezekani. Labda achukue viatu ya Raila, hiyo viatu ni kubwa. Hiyo viatu ni kubwa. Labda achukue viatu ya Raila, aongeze socks pair kaa 100, ndio aingize mguu ndani. Hiyo nayo viatu itamtosha.
Baba mentored so many people, Jevin. One of them is you. We have
Yeah.
people like Samuel. We
Yeah.
have people like Babu Owino. But for Babu to be specific, at the time Raila was now leaving us, Babu was seen to be wearing other hats, including that of the Wiper Party.
Yeah.
And it really cost him, especially within the ODM party. I haven't seen him, come out, to embrace the party as he used to before. But then again, recently during the burial of Raila's sister at Kango, Winnie stood up and said, I have a friend in the crowd. Where was Winnie to be the one to call out Babu from the crowd?
Because that is normal.
What political arithmetic does
He's a
Winnie
friend
Odinga,
to
does Winnie
friend
Odinga have
to
with
Winnie.
Babu? Okay.
He's a friend to Winnie. He's a friend to Winnie.
Okay.
It's like you come to my place. Nobody knows you. Maybe I'm the one who has the information you're coming.
Sure.
And I get an opportunity. And I know you might not get an opportunity. Then I give you a platform to share what you have.
I'm saying that
The
because
problem
Babu is,
with us-
Babu is not the kind of a guy to be introduced. He's the kind
Why?
of a guy to introduce himself. He comes and Babu is around and he takes the mic and he speaks. That is the kind of politics I want to
Hey, you are overthinking. You are
Now, the
overthinking.
question I want to ask you plainly,
Okay, let nobody should undermine Babu.
do the youth still have their confidence in Babu Owino? That
The
is
youths
the question.
have their confidence in Babu Owino online.
When do you add the word online?
Online. Young people, wake up. Stop insulting us online. Wake up. Go and register as a voter. Tell your women and men to register as voters. If you continue spending time with women in clubs, consuming alcohol as if there is no tomorrow, then you get drunk and advise me and tell me that Babu Owino will make it, yet you are not registered as a voter. No. Can never happen.
When you say make it, what do you mean?
Babu cannot make it online.
Make it.
Let me tell you something.
What is
Let
Babu
me tell you
for?
something.
What exactly
Babu,
is Babu looking
the
for?
truth is, Babu Owino controls the majority of young people.
Okay.
Organically.
He doesn't buy them.
70% organically.
Okay.
Then the rest he will buy.
Okay.
You get. But I want to tell you, if there is any election, if at all the 2027 election is going to be done online, Babu will win by a landslide, including the presidency seat.
Online.
Aye. If we are going to vote online 2027, Babu is going to be the president of the Republic of Kenya.
Like it's like a ground.
And is going to beat my candidate William Samoei Otieno Arap Ruto.
Online.
Yeah, online.
Okay.
But on the basis of the real ground,
Okay.
you will see dust.
Are you a supporter of Babu Owino?
I'm a supporter of Babu Owino.
But you're speaking from two different mouths.
I'm telling him the truth. Let me tell you.
Okay.
I'm talking on a perspective.
Okay.
I don't sit in my house and troll every time. I also go to the ground. You get a group of 50 young people. They have ID cards. They don't have votes. They are not registered as voters. They have never voted. And you tell them, I want you to facilitate your transport to go and register as a voter. What Vijana Ninguzo is doing, they collect young people, give and put them in a vehicle and take them to go and register as voters. After registering, they demand for payment. Meaning if there is any poor person who has political interest in 2027, you have failed.
You're right.
Those people don't vote the poor.
They vote those who are rich.
And the enemy of the young person is the young person. I was in a platform. I was in a platform with the young parliamentarians the other time in Nandi, and they posed a very interesting question, and then they wanted people to respond. So they asked us a very simple thing: which Kenya do you want?
Nice question.
So I stood up. It was my turn, and I stood up and told them. So the Kenya I want is a Kenya where my enemy is not my age mate. My enemy is not a young person. And I told them the last thing. The Kenya I want is a Kenya where we don't do things for formality. Unaona? Where we go for public participation to defend the interest of things that specific people want. They tell you go and approve this. Then you go and approve because of 200 shillings.
Sure.
That is what is letting us down. If we can, the young people can unite to a given cause, most people will see dust. They will listen to the returning officer.
Jevin, what does Babu want? Does he want to be the Luo Council of Elders? Does he want to?
He wants anything that will give him relevance. That anything. Is not anything. So as long as he will be there.
He's not specific
because
what he wants.
I remember when Prince Inda was singing, he said Babu Owino is from Migori.
That is, I think, Dongo Swag.
Prince Inda.
Oh, Prince Inda.
He said Babu is from Migori.
Okay.
Then the other time, Babu now resurfaces from CIA. As young people, we have a long way to go. Let me tell you.
Does that make him a different Babu?
When I'm too poor to buy threats.
Oh my goodness.
I always tell the truth. I'm too poor to buy threats.
Okay.
But my honest opinion is young people have a lot of things to discuss.
You don't seem to be a supporter of Babu.
I support Babu. Why should I not support him? What bars me from supporting Babu?
Okay.
It's just that, again, politics is not a game for the weak. We have to oppose you.
Okay.
You get.
Okay.
We have to support you when necessary. But getting organic, genuine supporters from politics, it's not easy. So I only support Babu as one, a young person who has seen the need.
He has a vision.
And a young person who has the vision. But if you package your vision the wrong way, you will die.
Okay.
You get?
I get.
You understand?
Speaking of dying politically, Gachagua rose and told Babu, kindly come to DCP. And if you cannot come to DCP directly, come through Kalonzo. Does it mean that if Babu crosses to the other side, that is his making or that is his downfall?
Okay, I want to ask you a very simple thing. If today, in the 2027 election, Babu wins for governor,
Nairobi. Okay.
He will work for 10 years. Then
he might want to go for presidency. Is that the right answer to that?
You have to dream as a young person. You have to dream.
Okay.
But if Babu wants to know how big Kenya is, that will be after 10 years, of which he would have learned the terrain of the land. But what will count in the career of Babu Owino, somebody who I respect so much, is how he's going to handle whatever he has right now. If he's going to deliver as the governor, and who has been 2-term governor in Nairobi?
Nairobi, it's tricky.
Who has ever been 2-term governor?
Since inception of devolution, no one has become.
Okay, so what you choose to do with that information again is your own business.
The question I want to ask you.
No, I told you a very simple thing.
If Babu teams up with Gachagua, is that the end of Babu, or that is the beginning of Babu's rising politically?
Which position will Gachagua go for in 2027?
He's not allowed to vie.
The last time I checked, he was impeached.
Sure.
So he's only branding himself as a kingmaker. So what he wants to do, he wants to align himself with those who we feel are going to be the king. Praise God of Nazareth.
Amen.
My mother is a woman of God.
Assuming you have an opportunity like a minute or so to advise Babu on which political angle to take right now, because I'm very sure he's either stuck between staying in ODM or going to DCP through Wiper.
Okay. My advice for Babu is, if it were not for Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, Babu wouldn't have been the MP for Embakasi East. He's been loyal to this man, and they have been great friends. The only legacy Raila Amolo Odinga has left is the ODM.
Okay.
The ODM. If Babu will stick to ODM, introduce more members to ODM, and support specifically the agenda of ODM, Babu will have a say. But do you know what is going to kill the Luo community? Is the fact that we want to replace Raila. Stop! You can't replace Raila. You get?
Jevin, in as much as you want to replace
Did Raila work to replace his father?
No, after all, he went against his father's wishes.
Yeah, then he became more prominent.
Okay.
But Babu is not the son of Raila. So if he goes against his father, he might not become more prominent.
Now, speaking about Luo kingpin politics, we have a section of laws, that say, with us, we want to follow Buru Odinga.
Okay, let me tell you, let me finish. No, let me finish. I want to tell you where my beef with Babu began.
Oh, okay, please.
I have no position whatsoever, I know, to beef with Babu, because maybe we are not on the same plate. But I felt the pain of a young man who was expelled from Mount Kenya University.
Sure.
Because he organized candle lighting for Raila Amolo Odinga. You know the story of Lochwetek?
Yeah, I know Loch.
He was expelled.
Sure.
We were in that negotiation table trying and pushing so hard to ensure that this guy goes back to school, because he did nothing wrong. Do you know how this guy used to support Babu? Passionately. Blogs, verbal blogging, posting them on his walls. But when he reached out to Babu, that he wanted to sue those people because he had enough evidence.
Okay.
Do you know what Babu did? He never responded to his calls for a very long time. Do you know what he was busy doing that time? Defending Nuru Okanga in court. Funny, right?
No, it's not funny.
It's funny.
I know the case of
There is no way
I
of
know the
going...
case of Nuru Okanga.
Then? Was it that serious? No, forget his case. By then, the case of Nuru Okanga and Raila Molo and the president was not there.
Yeah, sure.
You get? It was Nuru Okanga and Akode
you're right.
during that period. So he chose Nuru Okanga
over a comrade
who is financially incapable. You see, let me tell you. So I tell the young people
what is the status of the comrade right now? At least I know Babu Owino is listening to this. He might be able to do something.
Yeah, he's listening. And Babu Owino, if you're listening,
rather watching,
look for this guy and at least talk to him. This guy was a very good supporter of him.
Okay.
But one thing, the fate of the guy is that the guy has been taken back to the same institution. Yeah.
So he's back in school.
Through what I will not tell you. But I'm very sure Gladys Wanga helped him.
Speaking of Gladys Wanga, we have Gladys Wanga, we have Opio Wandai, we have Mbadi, we have who else? We have now Babu, and then there's the Winnie case, where we feel that because ODM was Raila's, Winnie should be, pushed ahead to take over her father's mantle. Now that Junior is not interested in that particular hat. We also have the Gladys Wanga allied ODM members. We have those who feel that the ODM party started in the other side of Nyanza. It's called Central Nyanza.
Yeah.
It should remain in Central Nyanza. We have those who feel that ODM should, and the Luo kingpin politics should be played this time round in South Nyanza. What is your take?
So let me ask you, how do you want to be the kingpin when you don't identify your candidates in Nyanza and then you support them to win positions?
Okay.
You get? A kingpin is somebody with backup. That is Raila Molo Odinga.
Let us start with Mbadi, the CS for finance. Mbadi becoming the kingpin of the Luo community. Doesn't he have the muscles to...
By the way, it's very possible for Waziri to be the kingpin. Mbadi has a chance.
What does he lack?
You know why he has a chance? Waziri holds an office of the treasury.
You're right.
So apart from official duties, he's always running across Nyanza. And anybody will show you that this given point, resources were approved by Waziri.
Okay.
If he does not want to approve them, he can give a reason and not to approve them. And that is one thing we must accept. So what will matter? I really wish that this Mamboya who is taking after Raila will come out organically.
Okay.
You get? But the problem is people are being manipulated. And that's why I told you, if there is anybody who want to replace Raila Molo Odinga with the resources they have collected, hey, you will even sell land. Men are going to sell art. Men and women are going to sell art in order to replace Raila Molo Odinga.
That is Mbadi. What about Opio Wandai? You're moving systematically. Doesn't he have the the ability, the capability?
He has no chance.
Man. He has no chance.
He has no chance, man. But we will judge these things.
Okay.
When we are towards narrowing 2027. We are going to discuss these things because we are going to see you had the opportunity. What did you bring on board?
Okay.
Yeah? Tulikupea docket ya stima. Hii upande yetu bado tunatumia gine candle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jevin, I think we're wrapping up the show, but then we have to talk about the president. So far, I saw President Ruto in the US, and he was with Trump. That was about a few days after Gachagua had claimed that he's taking Ruto to the International Criminal Justice Court.
No, Gachagua was just disappointed. He had spent months in the US trying to convince Trump that William Samoei is a bad man. But the gods of William Samoei... It's like right now, by the loyalty pays.
Sure.
We should accept that loyalty pays.
You're right.
You understand? Loyalty pays. That's why you see people like Sudi, they can never be around. They are always around and about.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
Because they are loyal.
Sure.
And then your candidate has refused to be loyal for just ordinary 5 years.
I understand.
You will listen to the returning officer.
What do you take of President Ruto's regime? Give me a minute on that, and then we wrap up the show. Up to this point in time, because I believe his numbers are rising on a daily basis. That is the truth.
So, one thing we must accept is that William Samoei Ruto is working.
Okay.
Yeah. And I shared a proposal, and I say people letting the president down are closely those who are around the president. And I'll give you a basic example in a minute. When I met the president, by the way, I've never talked about it. I went chini kidogo.
Okay.
I met the president. I talked to him. He called me on 13th, 8:38 a.m. I will never remember. I don't even remember my date of birth that right.
Okay.
He called me and he asked me what my problem is. I'm really shocked people called me Tumbocrat and I never asked him for money. Yeah. I pitched a project to him.
Okay.
He listened to it. I shared that proposal to him.
Has it been actualized?
He assigned somebody to actualize it.
Ah, nice.
That person don't pick calls to date.
Whoever was assigned by the president to actualize.
Whoever was assigned to follow up on a proposal, a direction from the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Kenya.
That person defied the president's, directive.
Yeah.
So what is your backup plan right now?
So I just forgave him because
are you working on something else again?
But that does not give me any reason not to support the president,
Sure.
because he never supported a proposal that I gave him. I know if he never wanted to support it, he wouldn't have given me a listening ear towards the same proposal. But I blame James for not picking my calls on that regard. At least he would have called me and said, yo, that stuff can't go through, rather than sitting down and not picking calls because he is not attending to a proposal that the president assigned him to attend to. It also takes, you see, these people don't understand, and I want to say this as we sum it up about the president of William Samoei Ruto.
Sure.
Some of us, we are working tirelessly for this government. We are running up and down, running errands, and somebody was asking me, sir, how much are you paid to run all? Do they give you transport allowance? Today we see you in Siaya, tomorrow we see you in Kisumu, talking to young people. Are you paid? Then I told them no, I'm not paid. Then they ask me, how do you pay your bills? I tell them I survive.
True.
Because
Last
I believe
time I checked, you're an engineer.
Yeah. Because I can't run away from that reality. Yet the government has given me no contract.
Right.
So one thing the government is doing wrong is choosing to buy, is choosing to reimburse amazingly those who oppose them and chooses to join them,
Okay.
rather than empowering those that are already convincing those who don't believe in the government, those who don't see the agendas of the government, to see the agenda of the government and push on the two-term movement.
I understand.
You get? Sure. And that is common with every politician. They listen to those who oppose them than those who support them, which is a very bad idea. You get? But imagine with all these happenings, you've never seen me go online and say, oh, William Ruto is one term, William Ruto. Because I know he cannot have the whole time to listen to me because I talked to him.
Sure.
He has other issues and other committed Kenyans to attend to.
Do you have anything else that you're working on, especially with the office of the president? Because right now you should be able to push another agenda again if the first one did not work.
I've never pushed personal agenda. People judge me so quick.
Okay.
I have several letters in the State House that we've written. And the agenda of these letters are mainly packaged through our organization and our movement of young people that is called Vijana Ninguzo. So under this movement, we are only asking the president to create time and do more of town hall engagements with the young people at a personal level. You know, some people oppose His Excellency the President because they have never heard from him.
That is true.
That's true. You get. Some people oppose Kindiki because they have never heard from him. But one thing we want to say, he has gotten foot soldiers that inherited from His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, like Waziri John Mbadi. You get? Those that he inherited, like Gladys Nyasuna Wanga, who are pushing so hard to make sure that something happens. You get?
Jevin, someone might be wondering, now we've talked a lot about government and opposition. What do you have for the youth? Give me like 30 seconds. What do you have for the youth? What message do you have for the youth, especially as we near the next general election?
First, speaking frankly, young people are hungry, not for power, but to be empowered with jobs.
Okay.
I wish I could show you my phone. just to see how many people reach me in a day.
Sure.
To tell me how I can give them connection to police. Even a normal petty job, just a driving job, something to keep the youths going.
Sure.
My advice to the young people is let us be available in places where opportunities are available. And let us believe positively that there are people who can give us jobs without necessarily going to bribe them.
Sure.
There are people who can listen to your plea without caring who brought you on board.
Sure.
They are still good people. Even if 98% of Kenyans are bad, but there is that specific percentage that are still doing good and they're still doing amazing. Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah. So I want to tell the young people. Lastly, vijana, nawaambia, tujitokeze, tujiandikishe kama wapiga kura. So that when we talk online, we are so sure that we have what it takes to bring change to this nation. But if we talk as if elections are going to take place online, wake up, man. We are not going to vote online 2027. You understand?
Understand.
So I still say that even despite all this that we have said, mimi bado sijabadilika, mimi bado ni muamini wa baba Raila Amolo Kipchumba Odinga, na mimi bado ni mhubiri wa injili za William Samoei Otieno Arap Ruto. Mimi naamini hii injili inaendelea. Hii injili ya Kithure Kindiki inaendelea. Hii injili ya William Samoei Ruto inaendelea. Hii injili ya waziri John Mbadi inasonga mbele. Na tunasonga na injili. Yes, Katalang.
To our esteemed viewers, fans, and followers, that has been Jevin Oyoo Kassam,
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Dean of Students,
the only surviving third-born son of my late father.
Eldoret University.
The only man with 56 titles that are not paid nor pensionable. If you like, you can call me. If you like, you can call me the father. I'm the chairman of all partial orphans in Kenya. I'm the chairman of watu wa mkono.
Okay.
Specifically hiyo sector ya mjengo. Na bado mimi ni chairman ya ODM. Bado mimi ni pastor ya kanisa ya Tutam na ubiri injili za William Samoei Arap Ruto.
Are you buying a quick one?
A quick one. Bana, a poor man has no say. A poor man has no say. You can have a vision. You can have a vision. But if you don't have what it takes to push the vision might die. You can know several rich people, billionaires and millionaires, but nobody cares about the vision or how you feel.
Jevin Hall is there. We can talk the whole day. Now, thank you for keeping it here on the MC Lang Katalang Show, courtesy of Mzuka Kibao TV. Until next time, we say thank you so much for watching. Asante sana.